Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you for passing by. This is my channel, eNVyseNVelopes, and this is Lady Envy. If you have been watching for a while, I thank you so much for following me, for supporting me, for being there for me through my ups and downs. And if you're new to the channel, here in my channel, I do cash stuffing, sinking funds, some holes occasionally, and a little bit of everything sometimes. I keep changing my display. I haven't found that, comfort yet, but I think this works for me now. But yes, I've changed it a couple of times. I don't know if some of you see the changes or not, but anyway, I'm a little delayed, so let's get right into it. So this is Paycheck of November 11th. I'm very backed up, guys. November 11th, and let's just get this out of the way. Let's get to the counting. Let's get to the counting. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40, 140. So let me put these right here. Okay, there it goes. Beautifully. So we're going to go with the spending. I have this on the side. I actually don't have it on my side. This is the one I carry with in my purse. For spending, I have only $20 that I'm going to be putting into gas. Currently is empty. Nothing was left from last time. I am a little bit behind on cash stuffing, but I'm a little bit ahead as far as payments, if that makes sense. So despite that this is an 11/17 paycheck, I still have not used my 20 from that time, which is great. Gas over here has dropped just enough to give me a little smile, though I believe it can come down a little bit further. Now, guys, I haven't created yet well, I have an envelope for it. I haven't labeled it, but there is a lot of parking issue. I'm finding that I'm out looking an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes, even 2 hours and 15 minutes for parking. Unfortunately, that's what it is. I have shifted my schedule a little bit. That's why I haven't been on much. I have to do things much earlier to be able to complete those after work, errands and appointments and things of that nature. Not only I bumped up my hours to be able to accommodate in between instead of taking a 1 hour lunch, because I bumped up my hours. It's not like I'm not doing my hours. I'm able to take at least a 2 hour break and on an early break, kind of like a 1 to 3, and just rush out, do what I gotta do. Because if you get here by 40, I'm sorry guys, 40. I can't speak today. What's wrong? It's the New Year's. It got me nervous. Because I know what's coming up in a couple of days is all the counting for the year. So I'm still a little distracted with that and happy with that. But if you're not here by 4:30 p.m., guys, you are out of parking for 2-3 hours. Yes, even 3. I didn't say 3 before, but 3 hours. But let's jump right into it. So gas is the only thing that was going to be filled in here in my spending for now. Let me put that aside. Actually, I'm talking about it and I'm not doing it. So I haven't printed out yet my Uber label, but this is going to go right here, and that's going to have $20. Now I have it in cash, but I'll put it in the bank because obviously my card needs to be connected to the Uber. And I'm finding that Uber, depending on the time and day, it's by supply and demand. So during the times that I am using, I find that it's cheaper than actually wasting this ridiculous amount of gas, and plus wasting gas looking for parking, going in circles and circles and circles. So the emergency fund is going to, the sinking fund is going to receiving my daughter's allowance, which is $20. I have to count that because I think I could have squeezed out a 10 or 5. I'm not really sure. I'll count that sometime soon. To complete a little bit for Christmas, but it's already so full. I'm going to be condensing sometime soon, really soon. I'm excited about that. It's possibly the biggest, it's the thickest binder out of all. Yes, a second one there too. This is the second thickest, which is challenge binder, saving challenges. And right now I don't have much, but for celebrations, I am going to squeeze in here $20 for my nephew. Yes, his birthday is December. I'm still saving money for that because at the end of the year, I always give him both his Christmas and of course his birthday. I never cheat him out of his birthday. And guys, I know we're behind, but understand that I have a routine. Everybody does it different. I have a schedule, payments, fees, or holidays, or events, depending on the paycheck. But I'm behind on cash stuffing on my pay stubs, but I'm sort of ahead of the game. So there's going to be things that I'm going to fill in here, which is the schedule. But in another video, I'm going to unstuff it. It's possibly going to go to a savings challenge or to a sinking fund, such as my house. Like everybody knows, is my house saving, or the property, or the property closing. But these are pre-scheduled, and for me to complete these holidays, I did take from my rollover envelope, which, by the way, the rollover has been accumulating since July, and I've never actually rolled over, so I kind of sneak out of that and do what I need to do. So I need to populate my holidays just so I can account for it on my checklist and on my spreadsheet that I have formulas built into it. I know how to do my formulas. If I can do it for a financial company, I can do it for myself, right? It's how I learned as well. And I also have to allow that to calculate so it could be a zero budget system for me. But just bear with me. Yes, I am behind on my cash stuffing, but I'm kind of ahead of the game. So there's going to be some holidays that already went by that I need to sort of put in because I snuck it out of the accumulative envelope of my rollover since July. So I will have to then eventually just pull those out in the future, put them into the rollover, and then figure out if I'm going to put in savings on my property for my future when I buy it, hopefully at a huge percentage down. So I don't have to worry about these ridiculous mortgages and rates. And also for my property closing, which I have them separated. So here it goes. So last but not least is my fund for at least November 17th paycheck. I'm going to put where is it? Thanksgiving has 20. Christmas 5, 10, 15, 20 gets 20. And again, guys, I took from the rollover. I have to take this and put into the rollover. The same thing with this. This rollover possibly going to wind up in the savings anyway. I have a 100 envelope challenge. Maybe that could work with that. And then New Year's, which hasn't happened yet, which it is. I got 5, 10, 15, 20. So at least I have my November 11th. I'm sorry. Yes. No, I'm sorry. November 17th. I'm sorry. November 17th. This one needs to be opened. This one got locked on me. But sure enough, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this in a little bit. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys had a great holiday Christmas. Very festive and joyous. I had a fantastic time with my family and some friends. We partied all night. I haven't done it that big in many years. And I was happy to do it with my daughter because sometimes I have to spend my holidays with my daughter's father. But it was just magical. Guys, don't forget, make sure that you like, that you comment, that you share, but most of all, click on that button and subscribe. So every time I upload, you get first dibs. And always, like I always like to say, keep pushing, keep striving, because there's only one way to go, and that is up, up, up. See you next time, guys.